Hey everyone, what's up? As most of you know, besides music, film and animation, I mostly do con vlogs on this channel. I've been doing that for a bit over a year now and I've met an insane amount of people during my journey. Many of these people are to be seen almost in all my vlogs. But funny thing, when I look through all of my cosplayer related videos in my playlist called Cosplayers, I noticed that some people that only appeared as somewhat background people or just made some small quick appearances in the beginning of my journey nowadays walk with me and appear on camera in the foreground. And I did not notice this with a lot of people, so there's two reasons for me doing this video. One, I want to go look through all the people I've met this far and appeared on camera at least more than 5 times in order to get you guys to see how big a role some of these people actually have in my vlogs. And two, it's fun to kind of give the people some gratitude for supporting me and wanting to make my vlog more interesting by taking part in it. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. I started going to cons in the beginning of 2015. TsunaCon was my first con ever. I'll quickly go through the video, and the first cosplayer I see that made several cameos will be number 1 on this list. I'll put 10 people on this list that I'll talk about this time. First appearance, Yoka. Lucky bastard. So Yoka is one of my friends that I met on my first con, and we barely even had any contact other than the fact that I took some photos of her and had to mail it to her or something. I ran into her at TomoCon 2015 a couple of months after, and since then I kind of turned into her con mate. We went from con to con together and she was mainly the one I walked around with. Nowadays she still kind of appears everywhere. Montage. Number 2, Kira, who most of you know as Griffinic and former Kira Envy-chan. She's a very skilled cosplayer that I met through my friend Rimu back in 2014, before I even went to cons. Somewhere end of 2014, we had contact through social media since we were both part of the Utao, Utaite and Vocaloid community. We soon decided to meet each other at TsunaCon, which was gonna be my first con, and well, it wasn't the perfect day. Meeting with a very busy popular cosplayer is kinda difficult at a con, especially when you're a newbie and you still need someone to hold your hand every time. So yeah, soon after she became a very good friend though, and I run into her at every convention pretty much and hang out with her. As you can see, she looks really different on every con. I sometimes don't even recognize her. But she comes to hang out on camera a lot more, and that's really great. Hopefully we can do some short film or something in the future. Number 3, Natalie. Natalie is one of the most supportive friends I've had by far. She's been on my journey as a YouTuber not only since my con days, but even before it. She's been always supporting me, giving me ideas, always giving me nice feedback back in the day, and one of the few people that has seen almost all my videos from before my con days. She's a great cosplayer and I run into her a lot at conventions. I also met her through Rimu back in 2014. As you can see, she has a tendency of running away from camera. It's safe to say that Nat is a tsundere in human form. Don't believe me? Let's take a look, shall we? Yep.
Vond je het leuk vandaag?
Maar ik zag jou niet!
Dus ze vonden het niet leuk vandaag, want ze hebben mij niet gezien.
Up next, we got number 4, Yingya. She's a really sweet and funny girl I met through Natalie back in 2014 when we all went to a Japanese museum. Unlike many others, I unfortunately don't run into her as much as I hoped for, since she's a busy person and doesn't really go to every con. She surely has appeared on camera many times, and it sure is a person that always likes to come and have a chat. So that's really nice. 5. But Inda is certainly one of the people that comes to raid my videos every single time she's present at the con, so she fits in here perfectly. But Inda is someone I met through social media and the Utao/Vocaloid community on SoundCloud back in end of 2014. We had several talks online, not knowing that we were actually both Dutch, and we more or less ran into each other on TunaCon. We for most of the day didn't even know that we knew each other until 5 PM or something like that. Ever since, I've been running into her and her friends a lot on cons. She always brings some sort of randomness to the table, which makes the vlog a lot less boring. Here you can see Lee and Chanel. I would write about Lee, but she has made about one appearance in these con vlogs, and the rest are meetings, so there's not much to say other than her being a cool friend. So let's go for Chanel. Boy, where do I begin? Chanel, or Chaneru, was one of the people that I started gradually hanging out with more and more in 2015. At TomoCon I was kinda bored at one point and started walking around on my own. Then found Yoka and Chanel together and decided to stay with them. That day was full of randomness, but ever since, every con I attended was with Chanel, who accompanied me around and made the con adventures a lot more hype. She's appeared a lot in my vlogs, and even the trailer as you can see here. 7. Here we have Akuro from Shiroyuki Productions. I started out as a fan of their work and watched their videos and vlogs for a while before I met them. I thought they were all so cute and funny, and sometimes I had a small convo with them through the comments. Soon after, I got the chance to meet one of them at Dutch Comic Con. The way I approached her was super awkward, but just like others, I got to know them better, talking to them a lot more, and now they appear in almost all my vlogs, even if it's just for a small amount of time. 8. Lindsay, or Princess Tomboy, is a friend I met during Dutch Comic Con as she was walking with Natalie. Wait, hold up. This isn't right. Let me do something differently. Lindsay, Remy, and Hua are a small group of friends I met during DCC and were walking with Natalie and me the majority of the day. It was fun meeting them. They were really nice people, can be really weird at some times, and overall I run into them like every freaking time. Nine. Alice. Alice is also someone I met at DCC. I don't have a clue who she was friends with at the time. She just appeared randomly and then walked with us and then disappeared, and then at the end of the day I was the only one left with her, so I got to know her a little better. She's always goofy when I see her and a really funny person that always just appears out of nowhere. I remember thinking that she was really young, but finding out that she was actually a couple months older than I am. This community is full of surprises. And 10, last but not least, Naomi. Naomi, when I first saw her at DCC 2015, I had zero interaction with her. She was pretty quiet in background when I saw her. Also, she didn't really walk with us the entire day, so that's maybe why. She also at first appeared to me as a person of age 15 or something, which was actually my age, which surprised me when I got to know her better. She's a very fun person that always comes to make a little talk, sometimes more than the other, but she's surely a person that appears on camera a lot. Well, that was it for this video. It's getting kinda long. This is the first time I did something like this, and I really like doing it. So go ahead and like the video if you enjoyed it. Be sure to comment down below if you want to see more of this, because there is a lot more of you guys that made appearances in my video. After all, this was only the beginning. So, if you want to see more of this, hit me up. Bye.